Yo, go sub to my second channel, link in description, get it to 10K.
I need my drugs, I need my love.
Alrighty, what is up, boys and girls? Here I am, back once again. I know I've been gone for the last 3 days, like my dad. Only difference is he's been gone for 15 years. My main mic is broken, the mic that I've been using for the past, year or so to make these videos. I'm trying to get it fixed, so I had to buy, a mic to, last me until I can get that mic fixed. But, that's besides the point, because, the daily uploads are coming back, so I decided what better way to come back to the daily uploading spree than to make a video on a Jellybean clone that I've recently found. Now, one of my friends in Gween actually sent me this guy's channel. I don't watch a lot of Jellybean clones, believe it or not. I usually have these ideas sent to me. And well, this guy goes by the name of Baba, I believe. A lot of people have been talking about him as of recently, apparently. Like I said, I haven't been watching a lot of YouTube over the past few days, so I really would not know. But, we're going to be checking him out today, talking about him, and seeing exactly what his content consists of. So, yeah, buckle up, and let's get right into this.
Remember back when I was in high school, I sat in a table group with a group of girls, and one of them was my crush. I remember I did this on purpose when we were doing table arrangements, where basically we had to switch like what table group we sat on. And I remember I ended up sitting with my crush and her 3 friends on the same table.
Not that far into the video, and I can already see the comparisons and as to why people, consider him to be a Jellybean clone. If I had to compare to another YouTuber besides Jellybean, it'd be Luna. He's kind of like the Luna of the PNG tuber realm of YouTube, because if he says he doesn't take inspiration from Jellybean or Luna, he's definitely capping. I mean, dude, it is pretty obvious that this guy definitely takes some inspiration from Jellybean. He literally has a still at the bottom of the screen while he's, playing Minecraft parkour and talking about some story or something completely unrelated. Like, I'm not trying to be that guy who tries to claim to be original, because I'm not original whatsoever, and the fact that he's copying Jellybean or, maybe takes inspiration from her really isn't that big of a deal to me. Like, that's not the maker or breaker here. It's just interesting to see how exactly Jellybean's style of content has become popularized and how it's being used and, switched and changed around by a lot of other YouTubers. But you know what, yeah, without further ado, let's finish watching this guy's videos.
A couple months went by and I started to learn a lot about my crush. For example, what her favorite food is, things she likes to do, and a bunch of cool things that I think I would never know if I actually had the confidence to talk to her. Later on throughout the months, I remember I talked to my friend Logan about basically having the confidence to actually like talk to her and stuff, and he gave me a word of advice that basically went something like this: yo bro, just be silent but like deadly, you know what I'm saying, bro? And when he's told me that, I remember I went back to the table group and started like kind of talking to them and stuff, and then they told me that they were planning a slumber party, an actual slumber party. And let's just say what ended up happening next kind of got me in the slumber party. Follow for part 2.
Now, as I said earlier, it is pretty obvious that this guy takes inspiration from Jellybean, but if I'm being real here, his content is pretty chill. I mean, it's entertaining, I'm not gonna take that away from people. That's the thing when I make these videos. I try not to be that guy who's just obviously just biased and, hating on these people, because this guy right here is pretty chill. I like his style of content. It's definitely something I would watch if I'm in the bed at like 12 a.m. just chilling, can't go to sleep. So I'm not gonna pretend like this guy makes trash content, because he simply just doesn't. I mean, it's pretty chill. It's not something, life-changing, but it's definitely, your basic chill content that you would find on YouTube or other PNG tubers making. Now, I mean, luckily this guy doesn't have an extremely annoying voice that I darn near cringe watching every single second. Some people say I have an annoying voice, but yeah, honestly, take it as you will. You can like my voice or hate it. That's up to you, dude. I'm just here to entertain. But yeah, this guy really isn't one of the clones where it's like unbearable to watch. I mean, you literally have Beast Trigger 73, and that guy right there is just, he's cracked.
Hi, Shorts, what are you doing here?
Beast Trigger, what are you doing here?
Oh no, did I just stop singing?
That right there is absolute crack, but like I said, this Baba guy, he's pretty decent, but we're gonna continue. Maybe I'm just giving him a little too much credit right now. What we're gonna see, though.
Remember back when I was a kid, I had this friend with a really hot mom. Like, his mom was super hot. And I remember one time our friend invited us over to watch a hockey game that was going on, because I'm Canadian, if you guys don't know. And I remember when we were watching this hockey game together, his mom ended up having some big guy over.
Yeah, I definitely spoke too soon. I'm already feeling the Jellybean tendencies come out of this video. I mean, just off of the tone of his voice and how, he's talking and narrating things, it's Jellybean-esque for sure. Now, do I necessarily think it's really unbearable? No. Do I think it's a little bit cringe? Yeah, sure. I mean, it's chill though. Like I said, his content isn't the worst I've seen, but it for sure isn't the best either. And I mean, same can be said for me. But I'm just finding it so interesting how Jellybean has literally made a whole whole entire side genre of YouTube. Like, you would never ever in a million years find people doing this stuff literally at, like, before Jellybean was doing it. Like, I mean, sure, you'd find people making, you know, these videos reading hate comments or shorts. I mean, she didn't make shorts, but she for sure popularized Minecraft shorts and really gave it the, you know, the umph it has right now, the clout and the, you know, the whole hype around it. So Jellybean definitely deserves her credit for that, but like I said, this guy's nowhere near the worst I've seen, but he is obviously a clone, just commentary-esque.
And he was scary, and he was massive. I remember when he walked through the door, he looked at us saying, "Hope you guys enjoy the hockey game." And he went upstairs to see my friend's hot mom. Afterwards, we ended up hearing a lot of crazy noises like,
Yeah, I 100% spoke too soon. No. I'm cleansing my brain of what I just heard. I just heard another human being moan into a mic to replicate a woman being pleasured by a big buff guy who I'm assuming hits the gym every day and probably shoots steroids straight into his man moobs, bro. Are you serious? You know, this guy is just, you know, he had my flowers, dude. He had my credit until he did that. Everything I said thrown out the window, dude. You've lost all of your cool points after that one. Like, how am I supposed to give you credit after you just moaned for thousands of people, bro? Like, what?
and that went on for, I want to say, almost half an hour. But then they stopped, and I ended up going upstairs because I had to go to the bathroom. The main bathroom that I would usually use that's in the hallway is being used, but what ended up happening next was absolutely not worth it. Fall for part 2.
Guys, what ended up happening next was absolutely not worth it. Leave a like on the video for part 2. I swear this man is just transforming the cancer of TikTok over to YouTube Shorts. Like, everybody is always like, leave a like for part 2. 100 million likes for part 2. No, bro, just give me what I want. I'm here for one video. I'm not trying to watch the entire catalog of your YouTube Shorts YouTube channel just for a part 2 of a video that I'm probably never gonna watch again in my entire life. Like, give us what we want. Stop making us wait.
These two girls took me up to the bedroom. I remember both of them jumped on the bed, and I slowly walked over because I was intoxicated. When I lay down on the bed, these girls decided to do the devil's tango with me.
Did this man really just say they decided to do the devil's tango with me while I was intoxicated? What are you smoking? I've never heard anyone replace the words, you know, sex or, you know, trying to refer to sexual intercourse and using devil's tango. I've never heard that in my life. And I've heard some really alarming things. I mean, dude, after all, my editor is in Reese, so I mean, I've heard some very disturbing things. This right here is honestly shaking me up so bad to the point where I don't even think I ever want to make YouTube videos again, dude. What is devil's tango?
We did it for, I want to say, almost half of the party because the party started dying down once we were up there for, I want to say, half an hour. Then later on, I remember seeing my friend walk up to the door, and he knocked on the door saying, "Hey, like, yo, you guys done in my room?" We were doing it in my friend's room with 2 girls. This was insane. Later on, I remember the party was almost over, and my friend told me, "Hey, like, yo, the party's over." And these 2 girls decided to get up, and they ended up putting on their clothes and going downstairs. And when I came downstairs afterwards, all my friends were standing down there clapping for me. It was absolutely funny as hell. Other than that, fall for more embarrassing stories.
You know what? I think that's a safe place to end off the video. I'm out. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Daily uploads coming back, and yeah, I'm out. Peace. Love you all.